All right, next up, we're going to talk about it's that time of the year, and we talk about this because it is such a confusing, tough time of the year for people, and especially when it comes to healthcare. We were just talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
The loopholes and the jumps and knowing what's going on. And Ms. Campbell's joining us again from the Area Agency on Aging to talk about today's event. They kick off today. Here's your chance to be informed and get informed. Mrs. Campbell, welcome back. How are you doing today?
We're dealing with but we're making it work.
There you go. I know it passed together. Now, who do you have joining you today?
This is my partner in crime, Anna Ojeda.
Welcome to the chat. First time in on this. Well, today it starts with the Destination Medicare. And I had someone ask me last week what they need to bring, what they need to be a part of it. You're not trying to sell people a plan. You're not trying to sell this. This is more about information. And so you don't need to bring your checkbook to this event, do you?
No, not at all. Just more willingness to patience. It is, a 2-hour seminar, but we provide everything. We'll have a folder there for you with some of the slides, some forms to hand out. And we'll also give you some papers to write questions in case we continue going on and you had a question. You have a chance to write it down to be able to ask us towards the end.
Now, this is an event for someone that maybe is just right in the middle of it and they feel like they're drowning, with so much coming at them at once. Or it might be for somebody that maybe knows that it's coming. You're getting ready to be at that age. Or as David and I've dealt with, the children of someone that needs to be, taken through these processes. That's right, isn't it? It's for any and all of these people.
You're correct. It is for the people who are coming into 65. It is for the people who know that's around the corner. We have some procrastinators who are smack dab in the middle of it. And then we have... and then we have, we have the children who want to have a better idea of what mom and dad are going through because they're stressing. And, if the adult children are seeing that this is stressful for their parents or even their grandparents, we see that maybe they need to come and be engaged with us and so that they can help smooth that anxiety as well. We find sometimes the adult parents will say, why don't you go and listen and come back and explain it to me? Because there is sometimes some anxiety with that. Because you're right, they're being inundated with all types of information. And we want to just help them navigate that.
I see that you've kind of broken it down into steps. You've got the roadmap. The first step is eligibility enrollment. Then the sightseeing, looking at supplemental, the gap insurance, which road to take, detour. This is the best way to get this information out there because it seems like otherwise you're turning on a fire hose trying to get a sip out of it. When you work in these blocks like that, do you get a better reception? Do you get people to understand a little bit better when you're taking small bites at a time on this problem?
Yes, it's a lot of information. So we don't want to just be throw a bunch of information to this person because then it just goes out the other ear. So breaking it down the way it is helps people process it slowly as well. So, and it also gives them the opportunity to ask certain questions that they thought was connected to something else, but it's actually in one little section. And then once we get into the next section, it answers that question they were thinking about. So it's just a lot easier to process the information.
And you do offer a hybrid form of this. You can do it online or you can do it in person, right?
Yes, we do. And it is really nice to be able, since we do cover 26 counties, there's a lot of mileage there. And sometimes, making that drive to Amarillo may not be accessible. So we want to make sure and let people know that there is an online event that they can log in and be part of the class and hear everything that's going on. We also want to know that our first event is tonight from 5:30 to 7:30. Anna and I are going to be out on the road today. So I'm telling people, if you want to come tonight, just come. You don't have to worry about registration. We'll be ready for you. Just come, because we may not have enough time to get you enrolled tonight. But if you want to come Thursday, please call and register with us.
Some great information. It kicks off tonight, 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. It'll be at the Panhandle Regional Planning Commission at 415 Southwest 8th Avenue. Like Miss Campbell said, her and Miss Ann will be on the road today. So calling them, you can call and check in or leave a voice message for the Thursday session. It's going to be a morning session. It'll start at 8:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. If you are in this situation, or you're approaching that age, or you're a caregiver, if you're like Rhonda and I that have parents of a certain age and you want that information, this is a great way to get this info without the sales pitch. That's the big thing we want to emphasize. They're not trying to sell you anything except inform you about what is your rights and what you need to do to live a healthy existence. Miss Campbell, Miss Anna, thank you so much for your time this morning. I hope it's as successful as it always is with this.
Thank you so much. You all have a great day.
You too. You too. Don't forget, tonight, 5:30 p.m. until 7:30 p.m., give Mr. Terry Campbell a call at 806-331-2227. Still time to register for the Thursday event, 8:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. There's also a hybrid part of this. You can do it online. Find out what you need to know. Continue your health. Want to thank everybody for being on today. You know the rules. Be kind, be careful. We'll see you in the morning.